There it is, the Weber Jumbo Joe Premium. So you can see I've got the hanger on the side of the kettle. I've got my meat fork, my basting brush, my tongs, and my grill brush. We've also upgraded to the hinged grate. The metal on that grate is substantially thicker than the stock one, so we'll see how it goes. We're about to fire up the charcoal chimney and get this thing going. My charcoal chimney method may differ from others. I use 3 sheets of, well, one of those sale flyer newspaper insert things. 3 full sheets, loosely wadded up. It's got to be fairly loose. I want air to move in that thing. Okay, and then I simply flip it over, fill this with coal, light off the bottom. I'm going to fill this a little heaping because in the Smoky Joe, I'm going to try the snake method. I've never done that before, so wish me luck. A lot of guys are saying to use Kingsford Blue Original in the kettle. I've never been one for the original blue. I've always used mesquite or pecan. So one thing I will say though, I do agree with using Kingsford. I've used other brands and Kingsford burns a little cooler and a lot longer, so the temperature is far easier to control, at least for me. The only difference I've found between using Kingsford mesquite and the blue and wood chunks is I don't have to use wood chunks. So maybe you guys are getting a different result, but for me, this is what's working. Okay, there's the chimney going. The bottom coals are going. Can't really see through the top very well, but I'm going to give this about 15 minutes and we should be ready to transfer the top lumps over to the snake and put the spacer pan in the kettle and dump the coals. Should be ready to cook here in 15-20 minutes. Okay, there's the ribs that are patted down, rubbed down, ready to go on the smoker. Well, we're almost there. Those top few coals that are already ashed over, I'm going to transfer over to the Smoky Joe, and then we're going to dump them in. There they are. I don't know if video is picking it up, but they're both pumping little wisps of blue smoke out, which is what they're supposed to do. Well, there's the finished product. A little hard to make out the details, but that is what came off the Jumbo Joe Premium. So, the first burn on the Jumbo Joe Premium is a wrap. There's a couple of lessons learned, a couple of, I'm not going to say flaws, but a couple of gotchas on the design that I need to let you know about. Number 1, no thermometer. Feeding the thermometer in through the vent doesn't give the best results. I ordered a 2-inch dial analog thermometer from Amazon. It came in yesterday. We're going to install that. I'll do a video on that showing you what my idea here is. It's either a good idea or it's a terrible idea. I'm not sure which. And number 2, unlike the Smoky Joe Silver, the Jumbo Joe Premium bolts the shutters for the vents on, instead of the Smoky Joe has rivets that keep the shutters just a little bit loose. I discovered that when the grill heats up, the bolts become much tighter, and I need to loosen them up a little bit so I can adjust the shutters. When I was trying to adjust for temperature, it was tight enough where I was flexing the whole grill trying to get it done. That's not acceptable. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen those up just a hair, quarter turn at most, probably more like an eighth of a turn, and just get it done. Other than that, it worked exactly as I expected it to. I couldn't have expected better results out of the original or out of the limited edition, the one with a little fancy catcher Duma Bob on the bottom. Clean out wasn't as easy as I would have liked. The one-touch system really would have gone a long ways with this one, but I understand why they didn't go with it. I think if I had to do it over again, I would probably, I don't know, I think I'd still go this way. This is going to make a good spare grill in the future, and I'm going to want one of the premium grills, with the one-touch system. But this one will work fine. It's going to require a little more user interaction to dump the ash once you're done with a long burn. The ash capacity on the bottom is a little restricted compared to traditional, but that's okay. It works. It does its job. Anyway, that's about it. The next video on this subject is, of course, going to be adding that thermometer to the lid. My idea here is I'm going to try to get that thermometer as close as possible to the grill without interfering with anything. We'll see how that works out. All right, that's it. Talk to you later. If you like my videos, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to go back into the old catalog by clicking my channel and then clicking on the videos link. There's lots of decent stuff back there you may be interested in. And like I always say to you folks, be busy, be productive, be safe, but most of all, be blessed. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.